Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're tackling a topic that affects almost all of us, whether we realize it or not. Sugar. It's in our coffee, our healthy snacks, our sauces, and of course, our desserts. It's delicious, it gives us a quick burst of energy, but what happens when we have too much of it? The answer might be affecting your daily life more than you think. How do you know if you've crossed the line from a sweet treat to a sweet problem? Are you eating too much sugar? I'm going to walk you through 7 crucial warning signs your body might be sending you, telling you to ease up on the sweet stuff. Now, this isn't about shaming anyone for enjoying a cookie or a soda. Life is about balance. But it's also about being informed and taking control of our health. The information we're about to dive into isn't just my opinion. It's grounded in solid medical research and expert advice from dietitians, endocrinologists, and dermatologists. We're going to look at the science behind what sugar does to your body, from your energy levels to your skin and even your mood. My goal here is to empower you with knowledge so you can make the best choices for your well-being. So grab a glass of water, not a sugary drink, and let's get into it. We're going to break down each of these 7 signs, explaining the biological mechanisms at play. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear checklist to see if your body is waving a red flag. And more importantly, you'll be better equipped to listen to what it's telling you. Ready? Let's begin. The first sign, and one of the most common, is constant fatigue. This one seems counterintuitive, right? We reach for sugar for a quick energy boost, and for a moment it works. You consume something sugary, your blood glucose levels spike, and you feel a rush of energy. But what goes up must come down. This rapid spike is followed by an equally rapid crash as your body releases a large amount of insulin to try and manage all that sugar. This insulin surge causes your blood sugar to plummet, leaving you feeling more tired, sluggish, and drained than you were before. It's a classic boom and bust cycle. If you find yourself constantly reaching for another cup of coffee or a sugary snack just to get through the afternoon, you might be trapped in this exact loop. This isn't the sustained, stable energy you get from complex carbohydrates, proteins, and healthy fats. This is a roller coaster of highs and lows that leaves your body's energy regulation systems completely out of whack. Over time, this constant demand on your pancreas to produce insulin can lead to more serious issues like insulin resistance. So if you're feeling perpetually exhausted despite getting enough sleep, it's time to look at your sugar intake. Sign number 2 is an increase in cravings, specifically for more sweet things. This is a particularly tricky one because sugar consumption literally rewires your brain's reward system. When you eat sugar, your brain releases dopamine, the same feel-good neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and reward. Your brain loves this dopamine hit and starts to crave it more and more. It's a powerful feedback loop. The more sugar you eat, the more your body and brain become accustomed to that level of sweetness and that rush of dopamine. This leads to a diminished response over time. The piece of chocolate that used to satisfy you no longer does the trick. You need 2 pieces, then 3, to get the same feeling of pleasure. This is a form of tolerance, similar to what's seen in addiction. Your taste buds also adapt, and less sweet foods like fruits and vegetables start to taste bland in comparison. If you find that you're constantly thinking about your next sweet fix or that your cravings feel uncontrollable, it's a strong indicator that sugar has a powerful hold on your brain's reward pathways. Moving on to sign number 3, skin breakouts and other skin issues. Your skin is often a mirror reflecting what's happening inside your body, and a high-sugar diet can wreak havoc. When you consume excess sugar, it leads to a process called glycation. This is where sugar molecules attach to proteins in your body, including collagen and elastin, which are the building blocks that keep your skin firm and youthful. This process forms harmful molecules called advanced glycation end products, or AGEs for short. These AGEs damage your collagen and elastin, leading to wrinkles, sagging, and a loss of radiance. But it doesn't stop there. High sugar intake also spikes your insulin levels, which in turn can increase the production of androgens, hormones that contribute to oily skin and clogged pores. This creates the perfect environment for acne to thrive. So if you're dealing with persistent breakouts, especially around the chin and jawline, and your expensive skincare routine isn't making a dent, the culprit might not be on your face, but on your plate. Reducing sugar can have a profound impact on clearing up your skin from the inside out. Sign number 4 is one that honestly a lot of people are familiar with: unexplained weight gain, particularly around the midsection. Sugar, especially in liquid form like sodas and juices, provides a whole lot of calories with very little nutritional value. These are often called empty calories because, well, they don't fill you up or provide the vitamins, minerals, and fiber your body really needs. Because they don't promote satiety, it's incredibly easy to consume a large number of calories from sugar without even realizing it, which can lead to a calorie surplus and consequently weight gain. Furthermore, how your body processes sugar actually plays a huge role here. When you consume more sugar than your body can use for immediate energy, the excess gets converted and stored. The liver has a limited capacity to store this excess as glycogen, and once that's full, the liver starts converting the excess sugar into fat, specifically triglycerides. This fat can be stored in the liver itself, contributing to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, or it can be shipped out and stored in fat cells around your body, most notably as visceral fat around your organs, which is particularly dangerous for your health. Let's talk about sign number 5, mood swings, irritability, and anxiety. We've already discussed the blood sugar roller coaster, the rapid spikes and crashes. This physiological instability has a direct impact on your mental and emotional state. That quick high after a sugary snack might feel good for a minute, but the subsequent crash can leave you feeling irritable, anxious, and moody. Your brain relies on a steady supply of glucose to function optimally, and when that supply is erratic, your mood regulation can go haywire. This isn't just a feeling, there's a biological basis for it. The crash in blood sugar can trigger the release of stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline as your body tries to bring things back into balance. This hormonal response can manifest as anxiety, shakiness, or a sudden bout of unexplained grumpiness, what many people call being hangry. If you notice your mood is unpredictable, swinging from happy to irritable for no apparent reason, take a look at your diet. Stabilizing your blood sugar by reducing refined sugars can often lead to a much more stable and positive mood. Sign number 6 is something your dentist has probably warned you about for years: dental problems. This is one of the most direct and well-known consequences of a high-sugar diet. When you eat sugary foods or drink sugary beverages, the sugar doesn't just pass through your mouth. It lingers, coating your teeth and gums. And there are certain types of bacteria in your mouth, like Streptococcus mutans, that absolutely love to feast on this sugar. This is their favorite food source. As these bacteria consume the sugar, they produce acid as a byproduct. This acid is the real villain here. It attacks your tooth enamel, the hard, protective outer layer of your teeth. Over time, this constant acid attack demineralizes and weakens the enamel, creating tiny holes. These holes are the beginning of cavities. If you find yourself getting a new cavity every time you visit the dentist, despite brushing and flossing, it's a very strong sign that your sugar consumption is fueling the bacteria that are actively destroying your teeth. And finally, sign number 7 is difficulty focusing, or what many people describe as brain fog. Just like the rest of your body, your brain's performance is tied to stable blood sugar levels. The constant ups and downs from a high-sugar diet can make it incredibly difficult to concentrate, remember things, or think clearly. During the sugar high, you might feel hyper, but not necessarily focused. And during the crash, your brain is literally starved of its primary fuel source, making cognitive tasks feel like wading through mud. This chronic inflammation and blood sugar instability can have long-term effects on brain health. Research has linked high-sugar diets to impaired cognitive function and even an increased risk of dementia later in life. So if you're struggling to stay on task at work or school, if you feel mentally sluggish and can't seem to clear your head, your diet could be a major contributing factor. Cutting back on sugar can often feel like lifting a fog, allowing for sharper focus, better memory, and improved mental clarity throughout the day. So there you have it, 7 critical signs that you might be eating too much sugar. From fatigue and cravings to skin issues and brain fog, the effects are widespread and can significantly impact your quality of life. Recognizing these signs is the first and most important step. It's about listening to your body and understanding the signals it's sending you. This isn't about achieving perfection or completely eliminating sugar forever, but about making mindful, informed choices that support your long-term health and well-being. If you've been nodding along and recognizing several of these signs in your own life, please don't ignore them. I strongly encourage you to watch your sugar intake and perhaps start a food journal to see where hidden sugars might be lurking. And most importantly, if you have persistent symptoms or concerns, make an appointment to speak with a healthcare professional, like your primary care doctor or a registered dietitian. They can provide personalized advice and help you rule out any other underlying conditions. Your health is your most valuable asset, so take these warnings seriously. Ultimately, the goal is to build sustainable, healthy eating habits. Focus on whole foods, fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and complex carbs. These will provide you with the steady energy and nutrients your body craves. Remember, small changes can lead to massive improvements in how you feel every single day. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might benefit. Stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.